Welcome to the No State Project channel. I'm Mark Stevens, and today just want to do a short video talking about the S word. That's right, socialism. Now, it seems to be that this boogeyman word is kind of on its way out and is being replaced by woke, but that's another video. It just seems that when you get into a political discussion or you hear a political discussion in the media, invariably, when a politician or someone does not like something, it is labeled socialism, and without a clue as to what the word actually means. So, with a nod to a very famous philosopher, Voltaire, who, to paraphrase, that if you want to have discourse with me, you're going to have to define your terms. So that's what I want to do today, because I just get tired of always hearing socialism, 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 with no understanding of what the word means. And this is not a video of, advocating for or against. I just want to clear out what the hell the word means. What does socialism, the word, mean? Really not that, it's really not that difficult. We go right here. Socialism is a political philosophy and movement encompassing a range of economic and social systems, which are characterized, here you go, this is the big part here, characterized by social ownership of the means of production. That's the big thing. That's what separates it from capitalism. Capitalism is private ownership, usually one or two people or family owning the factory, for example. So socialism, in a nutshell, social ownership in the means of production. It's an economic system where the workers, the employees, own the company. It's socially, okay? With an emphasis on democratic control, such as workers' self-management as opposed to private ownership. Socialism includes the political, social, and economic philosophies and movements associated with the proposal and implementation of such systems. So that's where you get the difference, such as Marxism or communism, different stripes of it. Social ownership can be public, community, collective, cooperative, or employee. While no single definition encapsulates the many types of socialism, social ownership is the one common element. One common element. That's the big one. That's it. That's all it really comes down to, are who is in control of the means of production. So you hear all this crap about the radical socialist agenda.
2022, I'm going to blow away the Democrat socialist agenda.
I have not seen a single example where they're trying to take over an industry and put it in the hands of the employees. I have social ownership there. Don't see that. So it's just, it's a boogeyman type of word. They don't like it. The politician doesn't like it. So they label it socialism with no real understanding of what the hell it actually is. And just to end on this, anarchism and libertarian socialism oppose the use of the state as a means to establish socialism, favoring decentralization above all, whether to establish non-market socialism or market socialism. So that's it. That's really what it comes down to. So if anybody in a discussion uses the word socialism, ask them, do you mind defining what you mean by the term as you're using it? And I would say chances are 98% of the time, they're not going to know. They're not going to have a textbook definition say, well, it just means social ownership of the means of production. They won't know that because that's not what they're arguing, and that's not why they're making the objection. It really just boils down to, I don't like X, X must be socialism. I don't like Y, Y must be woke. So it's the same kind of stupid, politically charged word that has really no meaning other than I don't like this. It's just to demonize. It's just like the word anarchy has been manipulated and has been changed to mean violence and chaos, when all it means is no leaders, no violent hierarchy. That's it. That's all anarchy means. But the word has to be twisted and turned and then redefined into something that it's not. So just an example is, so many people have used the word literally incorrectly in the last 15 years that has now been redefined to mean the opposite. That it means figuratively, depending on how it's being used. So it's no different here. Socialism is just a boogeyman word. It's just meant to scare people. And so just the last, it's just If somebody uses it in an argument, ask them to define what they mean by it. The courts recently were forced that Ron DeSantis, the governor in Florida, ordered his attorneys to actually define what they meant by the word woke. And they had to admit all it means is to notice systemic injustices and want to correct that. That's all it means. So when you ask them to define the term, it usually comes out they don't know what it means. And then maybe if you're having an intelligent discussion or trying to have an intelligent discussion, you can actually continue and maybe meet that goal and have an actual intellectual discussion with somebody. So that's going to do it for this video. I said it was going to be short. What is socialism? It's social ownership of the means of production as opposed to private, which is considered capitalism and the whole market capitalism. So that really is it. If you'd like to help support the channel so I could do more videos more frequently, and hopefully I get to that live stream again real soon, hopefully this month in February 2023, then you can do so by going in the description. I have shirts and books available that you can do that. As always, hey, thanks for watching.